No, one of the things I like about going down, even when you're collecting, even in the very beginning of the game, is that at certain levels lower in the ground, you have a better chance of finding particularly good resources. Iron, gold, diamond is only found down between like level, I'm not sure, 5 and 20 or something. Speaking of iron, here's iron. And you need a stone pick to collect iron. You can't do that with a wooden pick, or you wouldn't get anything out of it. Oh, I forgot to put up my ladders. That's okay, but I don't want to go deeper than I have ladders for, so we're going to get those built up. And I see that I'm slapping down way more than I need. I'm holding shift to keep myself still on the ladder that I have here. Oh, I took out the block. Lovely. And that one's taking out the block too. All I really want is the ladder. There we go. I'm gonna put some more dirt down here and ladders. There. And we're working on getting lower, and we're also getting farther away from the rain sound. Yippee! I think we almost got away from it altogether now. So it won't interfere with the recording. Which has had a much larger learning curve than I expected it to have. Huge learning curve. But it's been interesting and educational. I hope you guys enjoy this video and find out if you like the game. We're not real far into it right now, so hopefully you won't write it off before we get to a fun area. And I will probably cut this video off here somewhere in the digging so you don't get too bored of our going straight down in relative darkness for the most part. And it is about time for another light, so it doesn't get too dark for everybody. The one light is all that's needed. And there's more coal. Wonderful. More resources. Always a good thing, especially at the beginning of the game. Oh, so as I was saying about going down, especially even at the beginning of the game, it gives you good resources, and I find that if I'm going to do any tunneling, rather than starting with strip mining, as I know some people do, down at the lower levels, for diamonds in particular, I have chosen that my favorite thing to do is make a path at level 12. I make paths off different directions. Lava pools, usually the top of them is at level 12, so you're able to avoid having lava pour down on you. And then you can either pour water on it, turn it into obsidian, and go straight on your path, or numerous things. But then I can go to new areas by going up somewhere farther away. Also, then, should I go wandering around and get lost somewhere else, I can always build a house, tunnel down to level 12, and tunnel and find a path that I had made before, and then I can get back to familiar area. But then also that area where I build a house and might have supplies and some stuff, I will be able to get back to. So it's very convenient for not getting completely lost, as long as you're not like mega miles away. But um, if you take another portal and you come back somewhere very random, you may never, even following that logic, you may never that um, find anything familiar even on level 12. But I have definitely found myself by doing that more than once, and it's very, very convenient. And you can check your level by pushing F3, and it'll show you where you are. The X and the Z is where you are, kind of left and right, east and west, and Y is your depth. So right now we're at level 38, and I want to go to level 12 to build my path. So we still have a ways to go down. I don't think we started too low being up on that hill, although we weren't far from water, so it's possible we weren't far from the ocean. So I will continue down here when I get more ladders, since I ran out of ladders. Push F3 to make that go away, and then you don't have to play your game with it in your face. But it's very convenient to check your level that way, and I have found that level 12 is the best level. The first time I ever did that, I did it on level 10, and that's when I found out that level 12 was the majority of where the lava pools were, because every time I had lava pools in my face and I went up, they topped at level 12 for the most part. There are some that top at 11, a few that top at 10, but just in the general overall. Food is now an issue. We didn't used to have to worry about that, so we're going to have to get some kind of a farm or something going earlier on enough so that we don't starve. We did get one apple from our trees, so that's good, but that's not going to keep us forever. So we'll get a hoe made and maybe till the ground somewhere. Obviously I didn't make a door either, so we can't even whoa! I'm going to put some dirt there so I can't fall down my ladder shaft. This one here, I would fall and I would take damage. This one over here, I would end up on the ladder, so that one's safe. But I almost backed up into the other one. And we'll open this up. Not the best choice of places, but be prepared because I know there were up and the sun's going back down. So let's get a little bit of wood, and I will see you back in the house. Spiders won't attack you during the day, but they will attack you at night, and I believe it's nighttime enough for the spiders to attack. Which means, yep, he is up there spinning because he wants to attack me, so I need to be prepared to take him out. So that I don't... Yeah. Alright. There I got experience points for killing him. Not yet at level 1, but most of the way. And you collect that for killing any mobs. Whether they are pigs or that won't hurt you, or spiders that will. Okay. I said, let me get a couple axes. And a hoe. One should be good to get us started. And what else? I think that's all in the tools that we can do with just wood and cobblestone. I'm gonna need shears. so that we can get wool to make a bed. And that is iron. And one piece of coal will smelt 8 pieces of iron, so that works out perfect. And we won't lose anything off the coal. And use these 2 sticks and make a couple torches. And we'll turn these into ladders. Whatever we can manage. Oh, the other way we could get wool is kill enough spiders and get strings, but phew, that would take some doing. Because we would have to kill enough spiders. 9 pieces of wool for each, or string for each wool. We would need 3 wool, so we would need 27 strings. And if you only get 1 or 2 strings per spider, that's quite a few spider kills. And that's more than I really want to do at this point. Things that I don't have food. And now that my hunger bar is starting to go down, I won't heal. Although we do have 1 apple, which is good. So I know it's not daytime yet, so I am going to go down here and do a little more digging. And we will come back to the surface in a little bit. And I will see you then.